Hey, Sizozama, but it's been quite a few attempts to do this thing. But let us try this time around. Let us try to be consistent. Also, let us try to subscribe. Let us try to like my video. Let us try to share. So in this particular video, I'm gonna be talking about this thing over here, the Apple Watch Series 8 that I'm currently using right now. I'm gonna keep looking at the watch because I've got my notes written on the watch. So I'm gonna be talking about the apps that I use on the watch. That is the apps that I use the most. Number 2, I'm gonna talk about how good the watch is as a companion for the iPhone, because I think that's the center of the Apple ecosystem, the iPhone. And number 3, I'm gonna talk about how this watch also works, or kind of works, with the MacBook, which is not really the focus for this watch, but it also works with the MacBook. Number 4, the aesthetics. What else? And the price, the elephant in the room that we need to address. So stick around and I hope you stay until the end of the video. Number 1, the apps that I use. The first app that I'd like to mention, it's an app that we all know, but it's one of the apps I use the most with the Apple Watch, and that is the Spotify app. So with the Spotify app, what you get to do is you get to control your phone, basically use your watch as a remote for your phone. So as a person who listens to a lot of music, I have these earbuds, which I still need to talk about on a separate video. So when I connect to these earbuds, I actually get to listen to music from my phone wirelessly. And now when I'm walking around, I don't like having my phone on my hand or in my pocket, so I like to put it in my backpack, so I can use the watch to actually select music or even look for other playlists that are on my phone without having to take my phone out. So basically I have all the control for my music on the watch itself. Secondly, I can download music directly onto the watch. This is a 32 gig onboard memory device, so I can actually download music and have it on the device without bringing my phone with me, which means the same earbuds that I use with my phone can be used with the watch directly, which means if I decide to go running or decide to go to the gym and leave my phone behind, I actually do have some music on my wrist. It's basically an MP3 player in a way. Remember those days, MP3 players where you put earphones and you have your headphones but without a phone. So now you can do that. The only thing that I've been struggling to do, of which I don't think it's something you can do, is like use Spotify online without the phone, which means maybe I head out, I get to the gym, there's Wi-Fi, I connect my watch to Wi-Fi and try to play some music online. It cannot do that. I need my phone to play music that is not downloaded onto my Spotify. Maybe Apple Music does that, I don't know. I don't use Apple Music, I don't like Apple Music really. So that is one problem that I have with Spotify. I can't seem to play songs online without my phone around me, which means I have to download all the music that I think I'm gonna need if I'm heading out with my watch. So that's the catch. Number 2 is the fitness app. So with the Apple Fitness app, there's multiple workouts. I recently got into aerobics. Some of you guys have seen me post a lot of videos around aerobics. So there's quite a number of workouts on the fitness app. Sorry, not the fitness app, the workout app. Yes, the Apple Workouts app. That's where you get to select your traditional strength training, different types of workouts basically. So you can just choose a workout, select that workout, and then your watch will track that workout based on how much of that workout you're doing, and it can basically estimate. I don't know how accurate the watch is, but it estimates how many calories you're actually burning during that workout, so that it can give you your statistics on the fitness app. I don't know why it's 2 apps, but there's a workout app and then there's a fitness app which gives you your statistics. How much standing have you done, how much working out have you done, and so on. Number 3 is the fitness app that I've already talked about. Number 4 is the calculator. I didn't really think when I bought this watch I would be using a calculator on a watch this much, but I tend to find myself grocery store. I like to get to the counter already knowing how much I'm about to pay. So I'm that person, I don't like leaving stuff behind by the counter. Besides, nyalazi location. So I'm that person who likes to get to the counter already knowing that I'm about to pay at least this amount, so that I know that do I have that amount, do I need to leave things before I get to the counter. This video is not about groceries, okay? It's alarms and timers. So when I go to the laundry room in this building, I know the washer will take 30 minutes, I know the dryer will take 50 minutes. So right after switching on the washer, what I usually do is just put a 30-minute timer. I know that when the timer goes off, for sure my clothes are done. So I like to use timers and stuff like that on quite a few things that I do, even when I'm cooking. So it comes in handy to just have the timer go off of my wrist instead of having to go look for my phone or hear my phone ring from another section of the room and then go and actually switch that off. So if it's on my wrist, it's easier. Also, alarms going off of your wrist are more likely to wake you up in the morning, because it's gonna keep vibrating on your wrist until you wake up. So I like that as well. Using the Apple Watch as a companion for your iPhone. So number one, if you lose your iPhone, not losing as in public, but in your room, like maybe it's under a blanket or it fell over somewhere and you can't seem to find your phone, and maybe your phone was on silent for some reason, there's actually a section on the watch where you can just click the phone and it makes a sound, and then you go look in that area. So it's a feature that I like to use because I tend to lose my phone quite a few times. Number two, using your phone as a companion using your watch as a companion. Another thing is to unlocking your phone with the watch. So if you have your watch on your wrist and it's already unlocked, usually when you pick up your phone, it just unlocks without even having to verify your Face ID, because it's close enough to your watch, and the vice versa works. So if your iPhone is unlocked and then you put your watch on your wrist, usually when you put the watch on your wrist you have to put in your PIN, but if your phone is already close by and unlocked, it'll just unlock the watch for you. So they work hand in hand in that way. That also works for my MacBook as well. So if you have a MacBook, that is also a nice feature that you can use, that you can actually utilize. Camera remote. So as you can see here, I'm currently using the Apple Watch as my remote. So to start off recording this video, I had to look at the watch and see if I'm in the right frame. So yeah, you can actually use your watch as a remote, take pictures while you're recording and stuff like that. So right now I can see that this video is recording and it's already at 10 minutes. Receiving and making calls. So when my phone rings, my watch also rings, which means I can choose whether I'm picking up the call on my phone or on my watch. The same applies with my MacBook. So if I receive a phone call and I'm in my room, 3 devices are gonna ring and I'm gonna have to choose which device I'm gonna use to pick up the call. Usually I just take my phone because it will have the best quality, because my SIM card is on my phone. But sometimes it comes really handy to have your watch nearby, because you're walking on the streets, you know Durban, you can't really take your phone out of your pocket at any time. So you can just click on your wrist, put it in your ear, and then maybe tell that person, I'm gonna get back to you some other time, and then move. So you can take calls on your watch, sending and receiving messages. With the Series 8, unlike the Watch SE, with the Series 8 you get a full keyboard on the screen, which means if you click reply on any message, be it Instagram, iMessage, WhatsApp, SMS, all of those things, even emails, you can actually respond because there's a full keyboard for typing without taking out your phone. Notifications, you can actually read all your notifications and clear the notification that you've seen. So it works well. You don't have to take off your phone just to read notifications. You can only take your phone when you need to do something that actually needs your phone. So that is a nice touch. And then using it as a companion for your MacBook, there's not much you can do between the watch and the MacBook directly. at least not much that I know of other than these two things. You can unlock your MacBook if you're wearing your watch. I think 80% of the times when I go to my desk and I click on my keyboard to wake up my computer, it just unlocks and I get a notification on my watch that it has unlocked using my watch. Sometimes it doesn't, I don't know, right? So my MacBook has a fingerprint unlock, but when it's in clamshell mode, which is a mode whereby it's closed and resting like it is right now, I can't really access that fingerprint, so it comes in handy to be able to unlock with my watch. Now 20% of the times when it doesn't, I have to actually punch in the password, which is really inconvenient. But 80% of the times when it does, it comes really handy because I don't have to actually type the password. So that's a good feature to have. Number 2, you can use your watch as a keynote remote. What is keynote? Keynote is like Microsoft's PowerPoint, but an April version for presenting slides. So you can actually use your watch as a remote for going to the next slide or adding the next slide on the slide, stuff like that. So you know those traditional remotes where you have a long remote for presenting, you can actually use your Apple Watch just to present your slides together with your laptop. All right. And then number 4, the aesthetics. This thing is beautiful, guys. I don't wanna lie, this thing is beautiful. From the moment I started wearing it, I had my silver Casio. I cannot remember where it is right now because I've been using this thing ever since. It's not just something where you get to see what time is it, but you can actually check your dates. You can actually change watch faces, have these beautiful faces all over. So it's aesthetically pleasing to be able to use it. It fits almost any outfits. If I choose to go formal or casual or even dress for gym, sometimes I leave the room dressed for gym. Like I have my running shoes or training shoes on, I have my shorts. It fits. Sometimes I leave for work, I have a shirt on, I have my trousers on, I have a belt, formal shoes, it still fits. So you could even customize it because you can buy different watch bands. So there's leather bands, there's steel bands, there's different types of bands, there's sports bands, there's different types of bands that you can actually buy to customize your watch for whatever look that you're trying to get. So you can get whatever look that you're trying to get, and this applies to other smartwatches as well. But I just don't know if there is any other watch brand that has this level of customizability, because I've seen quite a lot of watch straps for Apple Watches, but the Galaxy Watch and the Huawei GT, I haven't seen any. Let me know if you know of any dealers who actually sell custom straps for smartwatches that are not Apple Watches. Right, and lastly, the elephant in the room, starting price for the watch Series 8. This is the latest, by the way. Series 8 is the latest. It came along with the watch Ultra, which is insanely expensive. I don't know who that watch is for, but it's definitely not for regular people like me. But this Series 8, a standard Series 8 GPS only starts at 10,000. That is 9,999 for the base model. That means you're getting 32 gigs GPS only, no SIM. So whatever you choose to add from there, it adds on the price, and the prices obviously would get higher. Thank you for watching, and if you've made it to this point, thank you so much. Thank you. So see you on the next one, and let me know what you want me to talk about, because I have quite a few things that I haven't talked about, and I need to wake this channel up. Thank you for watching, guys. Peace.